Tesla Strategic Plan for BML 423 Strategic Planning and Implementation. Team Tesla: John Hooper, John Bender, Joseph Willis, Mary Mengel, William Malzewski, and William Millars.
Hi, my name is John Bender, and I am going to be doing the executive summary and strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat analysis for our group project on the company Tesla. This is for strategic planning and implementation at Wisconsin Lutheran College. Tesla is a company that is famous for its renewable energy focus. Obviously, a lot of people know that they are famous for their sports cars, specifically their electric and self-drivable cars, their solar-powered walls, and roof panels that they do for houses and commercial properties. Tesla also is very successful with a manufacturing and acquisition history, and they also are world-renowned for their social responsibility focuses.
The organization. Tesla is a highly innovative engineering organization driven by sustainable energies. They have set their focus on limiting production phase emissions impact, creating goals and initiatives for future energy consumption worldwide, and have a vision to reduce the total impact on our environment. The largest focuses within the company today are in the automotive sector. They also look to expand their knowledge in battery recycling as well as sustainable energies. Tesla prides itself on being the benchmark for the electric car market and its continued growth in providing sustainable energy options for the future. These key concepts of the business are heavily driven by the unique-minded co-founder and CEO Elon Musk. As of the year-end 2019, Tesla employed over 48,000 individuals. Tesla is a global corporation and has 12 office locations, including 3 in the United States, 2 in the Netherlands, and 1 in Australia, China, Germany, Hong Kong, Japan, Korea, and Taiwan. Their world headquarters are in Palo Alto, California, and their automotive factory plant is located in Fremont, California. Known as one of the world's most advanced automotive factory plants, in Fremont, California, it spans 5.3 million square feet of manufacturing space and an office space of 370 acres of land with over 10,000 employees working in this single facility. Mission and vision statement from Tesla. First, let's start off with the mission statement. Tesla's mission is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energies. The belief behind this mission of the business is to shift focus from relying on fossil fuels and focus on the future with zero emissions with a unique set of energy solutions. Their vision statement is to create the most compelling car company of the 21st century by driving the world's transition to electric vehicles. The vision of business starts with the transition to electric vehicles but does not stop there. Aspirations to change the vision of sustainable energy throughout the world is really the complete vision. Existing objectives and strategies. Some of the objectives that Tesla has are market expansion, which is to increase brand awareness and build a loyal customer base. Customer satisfaction, which continue to satisfy consumers by providing top-of-the-line vehicles in durability, reliability, and quality. Price and value, to build the best car ever made. Provide multiple options, pricing levels, and cost savings by not purchasing fuel throughout ownership. sales, increase total orders globally year after year. For strategies, start with entry-level product. To be able to provide entry-level prices of products to attract sales and increase market share in current marketplace. Utilizing a customer loyalty program by providing specific incentives to current owners and new owners. Continue to build small dealerships across the country to eliminate the direct business to customer distribution and decrease overall vehicle costs. And stay on plan for production output to keep up with the increased demand and eliminate back orders. The idea behind Tesla's production plan is to build to an order, which can take up to 2 months. The management team at Tesla takes an unusual approach to managing its business. Elon Musk, current CEO of the company, is considered to be a nano manager, getting involved in some of the smallest details all across the business. He is known to communicate his vision of the business in his speeches by providing the clear understanding of the company's culture and objectives. The overall management team delivers a style that every employee is considered a leader who deserves a voice, which is received highly by employees and gives them some empowerment. They have created the Tesla 360 campaign, taking an approach that encourages honesty, listening, and leaving your ego at the door. Corporate ethics. Tesla expects to work with people driven to do the right thing, and those who act with integrity even when no one is looking. Obeying the law, both in letter and spirit, is the foundation on which Tesla's ethical standards are built. Although Tesla does not abide by typical ethics, they do get straight to the point. Some of those points are making sure you have all the facts. What am I being asked to do? Does it seem unethical or improper? Clarify your responsibility and role. Discuss the problem with your manager or supervisor. Seek help from other Tesla resources. Always speak up. And always ask first and act later. Leading strategically. Tesla's corporate strategy starts with leading by example. Management takes action instead of holding on to ideas. They would rather try something and fail than sit back and wonder what may have come of it. The company sees each of its employees as a leader, which keeps the employees more engaged because they feel empowered that their leaders are listening to their ideas. We know that Elon Musk is passionate about the business and will be as hands-on as he can possibly be, giving the employees a great vision of what it takes to make the company be successful. When it comes to decision making, again, the employees are empowered by the trust in them to make crucial decisions towards the current and future product within the company. Although Tesla has struggled with profits over the years, there's a good reason for that. They are continuously investing in the future of their business. It has taken a while for the business to really get traction that is needed to be successful. Not until this year will Tesla likely show a profit at the end of the year, and it looks like the future of the business is about to take off.
Hi, I am Mary Mengel. I'm going to talk about the outside factors and influences that impact the operation of business, which is called the external environment. The first of those is the economic forces. Because there's an increasing popularity of low carbon lifestyles and the renewable energy preference, more demand for electric vehicles has come about. The stability of the economy is an important part of the picture that Tesla cannot control. With the current situation of the COVID, many people have maybe lost jobs. The economy is fluctuating. People aren't spending as much on a car. That will affect their business. Battery prices are decreasing, and also renewable energy costs are decreasing, possibly due to the increase in popularity. Solar energy market growth is very important in the economic force. This determines the growth of the solar business, which also includes like solar panels that they do for not only electric vehicles, but they also do buildings and the solar panels that go along with that. The next set of factors are the social, cultural, demographics, and environment. Tesla provides disaster relief around the country to many communities. They offer a great range of benefits to their employees. Some of these would be free medical, dental, and vision to their employees, as well as offering Tesla stock at discounted rates. Many services that they have, including like student loan consolidation services, counseling, tools and resources for their employees, and transportation subsidies, different things like that. They set high standards for their employees, and they also in 2019 received from Forbes the Best Employer of the Year. They start their employees out and offer programs to make them the best that they can be. So they have the workforce development, but then they also have different education programs like high school development programs, tool and die apprenticeships, intern programs, student automotive technical programs, all kinds of things to make strong employees for the future. They have strong community engagement as well. They are big on culture and diversity in their company, but they also like to get many programs out to people around, teacher externships. They invest in K-12 education. They have factory tour programs, and then they have special days like Introduce a Girl to Engineering Day, different things like that to get the community invested in their company and what they believe in. There is an increase in renewable energy supporters, and so Tesla's purpose of existence is to help transition to sustainable energy. They believe in renewable energy generation and storage to develop microgrids, and they believe that the electric vehicles are more sustainable than the internal combustion vehicles. They would like to get batteries to outlast the car and have efficient battery recycling. They also have been working on their factories, and they're designed to use energy from renewable sources as well. They also sell solar panels for different buildings, so it's not just cars that they want to renew the energy with. Focus on creating electric cars with no emissions is a big thing for Tesla. And in 2018, they launched an Operations Energy Efficient program, which is what they want to reduce energy in factories. They also have an emission credit system. These are designed to use around the world to benefit companies that do not pollute. So they have polluting companies pay non-polluting companies through credit purchases. In 2019, 600 million of revenue was made selling these zero emission credits. The political, legal, and government forces have a lot to say in what a company is allowed to do. There are trade policies that can limit industry between countries. Tesla abides by the code of business, conduct, and ethics. They set principles and high standards, and they call themselves the Do the Right Thing company. There are new global trade agreements that can affect them as well. Their political board within their company consists of 4 committees. Political stability is important for their mission. Energy consumption regulations, dealership sales regulation in the US, those are all things that play part in what a company is going to be able to do with their products. Tesla is working on expanding international patent protection as well. Ongoing technology is a force that is constant in a company. Tesla offers innovative battery and charging technology. They are constantly trying to improve and make more efficient. The cost of the battery is also something that they've been working on, as well as charging stations that are not everywhere. Those two things are inconvenient and can cost money. So they're trying to get that to be more efficient. And then increasing automation is happening in technology, which is a plus for them because they have more options in their design. The competitive force is an external factor that affects Tesla or any company. The competitors of Tesla are General Motors, Ford, Honda Navistar, Braccar, Oshkosh Toyota, Wabco, Chevy, Kia, Spartan Motors, Tata Motors. Tesla starts at about $36,000. A Chevy Volt starts at about $33,000, so they are similar in starting prices. However, Tesla stays ahead of the competition, concentrating on the high status premium electric vehicles that they offer. So at the bottom you can see a picture of a Tesla, a Chevy Volt, and a Kia Niro.
Hey everybody, my name is Joe Willis. I did the internal environment factors. For this slide, I did the Pescal strategy and political. They received a $465 million loan from the Department of Energy, which is currently paid back right now. So this loan is not affecting them. Economics. What affects them is the interest rates of vehicles and labor costs and productivity in the economy. For social, educational, and class structure, so Tesla is more an expensive car company. So the more education you have, the more people that will be able to buy the vehicles because they make more money. For technological, obviously it's the technology of the vehicles, batteries, all the appliances inside the vehicle. Environmental, so climate change and people's attitudes toward green power. For legal, it's copyrights, patents, and unemployment laws. So marketing. Tesla spends very little money on marketing. Elon Musk had this idea of using the social networks to advertise. So currently Elon Musk has 29 million followers on Twitter, and that's how he gets most of his word out there on his vehicles. He would rather spend his money making great products and offering great services instead of spending all that money on marketing his products. This slide is about production and operations. So Tesla does direct to customers, so it comes right from the manufacturer and it ships directly to the customer, cutting out that middleman, saving a customer an average of $2,200 per vehicle. Tesla's inventory is extremely low, which ties in with the next one. They usually, once you order a vehicle, it usually takes about 2 to 3 months to actually get to the customer, so they produce their vehicles on demand. The commitment to product means that they are backing their product all the way to the end. They are offering, I believe it was like 1,000 free charging stations in the United States, so the customers can pull up right to the charging station and it's a free charge, using all green power from their facilities in California. The last one is unique products. No other companies make products like Tesla. They're the first one in this industry, and other companies now are trying to copy their products. Tesla's research and development. Tesla received a $561,000 grant from the California Air Resources Board and the California Energy Commissions. Tesla's R&D department is currently at 17.7% investments to revenue ratio. That is 3 times higher than any other car company out there. The reason that it is so high is because Tesla is very determined to be all electric, and all the other car companies out there are still mainly in the engine and gasoline area. In 2015, Tesla's R&D was at $0.7 billion, and in 2018 it almost over doubled to $1.5 billion. Tesla believes that research and development is investing in your own company. The risk analysis of Tesla. The number one risk of Tesla is that the vehicles are too expensive. The common middle-class person cannot afford a Tesla. Recently, Tesla just came out with the Model 3, which is around $40,000. Still, most people cannot afford that. But Tesla is trying new things in order to make their vehicles less expensive. Another risk is that Tesla could run out of lithium-ion batteries. There is a low stock of that capacity of battery right now, so Tesla's currently looking into ways in order to get more of these batteries into their vehicles. Another risk is increased competition. So most of the car companies now are coming out with all electric. Tesla's been in business with electric vehicles since 2014, I believe, and now new car companies are coming out with battery operated vehicles in order to compete with Tesla. Another risk is Elon Musk is a part-time CEO, so he is not fully committed to Tesla. He is also in the airspace. He also has another company in that, which is trying to get rockets into space for cheaper than any other companies out there. Another risk is low gas prices. Gas is not a fixed price. It is constantly fluctuating up and down. So when gas is really expensive, it is cheaper to run an all-electric vehicle. But when the gas is super low, like it was a couple months ago, it is actually cheaper to run a gasoline-powered vehicle. Tesla's risk management plan. So a big risk right now is the production. In order to make their vehicles cheaper, the production of the vehicle needs to be cheaper. So in order to make their vehicles cheaper, they need to produce a car at a lower rate. Another risk, the warranty and goodwill. So if a vehicle's warranty is not good, most people are not going to be looking to buy a Tesla. So the warranty and the car needs to be up to date. Technological risks is Tesla is all about technology. They have all the up-to-date technology in your car within an arm's reach. You don't even need to pull a door handle anymore. They can just open automatically when you get close to the vehicle. So if the car is not technologically sound, then Tesla is going to have major issues. Personal risks. So that means people that are working on the vehicles could get hurt. If people working on the vehicles get hurt, that can slow down production. That can also cost the company a lot of money in liability fees. Financial risk. If Tesla invests in the wrong product, then they are not going to make any money, and then they're going to most likely go under.
Tesla prides itself on its great culture, diversity, innovation, and recruiting young applicants. All of these things are attributes that companies try to emulate in terms of producing a culture that is comfortable and inclusive, making sure that there's diversity across the board in terms of staff and recruitment, innovation and innovative thinking, and recruiting young graduates, people that want to begin their career and hopefully stay for a long time. Then as we look at weaknesses, some of the things that Tesla struggles with is manufacturing and delivery. It's been very well documented that they have a hard time with turnaround time in manufacturing, and their executive leader and founder, Elon Musk, one of the weaknesses is that he is too involved in other things besides Tesla. With opportunities regarding the large demand for product, something that Tesla should watch for is their expenses and have a variety of products that feel like everyone knows their product very well and they could add to their product line. But some of their threats are, of course, they have legal cases and claims. There have been well-documented defects in production.
There's a number of measures available that show how financially healthy a company is. Today, we'll take a brief look at Tesla's income statement, which provides some profitability data, their cash flow statement, which shows how much cash is flowing in and out of the business, as well as their gross margin, operating margin, and net or profit margin. The income statement is a measure of a company's estimated profit. Here we have the last 3 complete years of Tesla's data. There's a lot of different numbers here, but I think 3 items of importance are the revenue increases, which shows growth, the relatively flat amount of operating costs, and how that relates to their net income. We can see that by holding costs steady and increasing their revenue, Tesla is quickly headed to profitability. The cash flow statement measures how much cash is flowing in and out of a business. This is important because if a business is continually spending more than it's bringing in, it will eventually go bankrupt. Over the last 3 years, Tesla has grown their cash flow significantly, and this really puts them in a good position to weather any market turbulence or production issues that they might encounter. Next, we'll take a look at several other financial ratios. The gross margin is a measure of how much profit per dollar of sales a business is retaining. Generally, the higher percentage, the better. The operating margin measures the same thing, but once production costs have been tracked. Again, higher percentage is better. And the net margin is essentially the bottom line. It measures the same thing as the other two, but after all expenses have been subtracted. Obviously, again, the higher percentage here, the better. These are all really good indicators on their own, but probably better when examined within a specific industry. And looking at 2019 auto industry averages, we can see that Tesla is on mark, if not a little better in its gross margin, and is really quickly approaching industry averages when it comes to the operating margin and the net margin. Finally, we have forecasted financial data for the next couple of years. This is developed by financial analysts who primarily use a company's historical financial records and couple that with industry trends to predict how a company might perform in the future. Looking at Tesla's forecast, we see continued growth and we see the company finally becoming profitable.
Okay, so speaking on Tesla internationally, they are currently the #1 electric vehicle in the world, and this is ahead of competitors like Volkswagen, Nissan, and BMW. If you look in the lower left-hand corner, there's a table showing the different models and the different companies of electric vehicles worldwide, and you can see that Tesla is by far the top competitor. There's other ones like Renault, Nissan, Volkswagen, Audi, BMW. So currently Tesla holds a pretty large margin there that is expected to change though going forward. Technology, I would say another advantage they have is that just the technology they currently have and the name brand recognition for being the #1 worldwide, that I would think gives them a pretty large margin on the electric vehicles over their competitors currently. So speaking on their disadvantages now in the international market, that would be their lack of concentration or effort in their international advancement. I would just go ahead and put that down just because of it seems like they're focusing more of their stuff domestically with the new plants they're popping up and just the projects that they have going on. It looks like they are looking just to do more business stateside than branch out internationally right now. I know they do have places in like Shanghai and Berlin. They have plants there, but currently it looks like they're just looking to focus their attention domestically. Also, their competition is expected to ramp up production in the next few years, and this is going to cut into the electric vehicle market. Their competition is actually expected to surpass them in, I think, the year 2025. So while Tesla is not doing anything or not doing as much internationally, their competitors see this and they're going to cut into their market pretty heavily. The estimations project that other manufacturers, like I said, are going to pass Tesla in the electric vehicle sales by 2025. So just like their competitors are going to surpass them with their technology and just the business overseas, they're expected to cut into the market share as well. So the market share for Tesla internationally is expected to drop, and this is as the other competitors enter the market. They're no longer going to be matching the same sort of investments in the electric vehicle market that other people like Volkswagen, Audi, and BMW are going to be putting in. So while they're doing more domestically, like I had said earlier, they have had decreased funding internationally, and then the competitors are basically matching and surpassing them in some cases. So some things to look forward to in the future with Tesla, that would be their Gigafactory plant in Berlin, and that's having to do with their batteries. They are working on that. They're also looking to increase the capacity in their Shanghai plant. I know that this helps them to service basically the cars coming out in that area. I think that China is one of the larger markets for the Tesla cars overseas. And then there's Cybertruck. I know it's been pretty popular and it's been in the news as of late, but that's supposed to be coming out, I believe, later this year or next year. And that's supposed to be something really big. So I would expect that that would help them overseas as well.